Hi guys, it's Coach Alfonso here. I want to take just a few minutes of your day to talk about two great games that we had in this last week. The first one is the Bayern Munich against PSG, and you can see in that game how a team with superstars, a team that has Donnarumma, a team that has Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, Verratti, Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. I know he didn't play in this game, but he played in the first leg. 7 superstars, and I'm probably missing 1 or 2, and still was defeated 2-0, 3-0 on the aggregate score by a proper team, a team that is willing to fight for each other, a team that is united, a team that closes the lines and doesn't walk around. If you looked at Messi and Mbappe, all they did was waited for everybody else to do the dirty work, and then they just get the ball and try to do something when they get it. But Bayern Munich was so good at just getting people on them and marking them and just not letting them do anything that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't impact the game. Superstars cannot win games. Superstars cannot win Champions Leagues. And I want you guys to take that this weekend for the tournament. Also, look at the Premier League. Look at the highlights for the Liverpool against Manchester United. And you guys will see the result was 7-0, but I don't want you to even look at the result. What I want you guys to look at is how, after they went down by 3-0, the body language. These are professional players. These are players that get paid millions of dollars a year to play a sport that they love. And how can you betray yourself? How can you have no courage, show nothing during a game? How can you give up when you're getting paid for something that you love? You guys are not getting paid. You guys are kids. And if somebody else is watching this who gets paid or something like that, then more so. But you love the game. Anyone that plays soccer, you play because you love the game. So why are you giving up just because you're behind on the score? Don't look at the goals. Look at the body language. Look at how players stop tracking back. They just drop their shoulders and drop their heads and just pretended like it was over. It's not over until the last whistle happens. In the middle of it, you just got to protect your goal. Sometimes you're just not going to be able to win, but you don't have to get humiliated. You get humiliated because you choose to give up on yourself. And don't do that. I don't want you to do that in the games, and I don't want you guys to do that in life. I want you guys to keep fighting. Nobody outworks us, okay? It doesn't matter what happens. I don't care if we lose the games. I don't care if we lose the tournament. But you guys have to be willing to work and fight for each other. You guys have to be willing to take the fight to them, press them, squeeze them, and take the shots that you have. In life, it's the same thing. If you just sit around waiting for somebody to hand you out a check or something, you're going to live on whatever you call that thing, where food stamps or whatever the government has that you can be supported by. Don't be that kind of person in life. Don't just wait for things to come to you. And if your life is bad, then be like, well, it's because somebody else took... No. Somebody what? You have a responsibility to yourself to take care of yourself and do good for yourself. You've been created by someone that has a lot more wisdom than you. And if you believe in anything, I don't care if you're a Christian or if you're Muslim or Hindu or Buddha, whatever religion you believe in, you know that there is a greater thing than you. And if you don't believe in anything, then I honestly feel sorry for you, because then if you're the greatest thing that you know, then that's bad for you. Because what do you have to measure up yourself against? What do you have yourself to aim for? Okay? So take responsibility for yourself. Nothing that happens to you in life happens to you. It just happened. And you happen to be part of the situation. And what you choose to take from it, okay, what you choose to learn and move on, that's what you have to do. You got to choose and move on. But you have to learn from that situation so it doesn't happen again. Instead of just putting your head down and be like, oh, this happened to me and life sucks. No. Life is great. Life is wonderful. And you're hearing this from a guy that is from Mexico. And I've been here for like 19 years now. I haven't seen my father in 17, 18 years. I haven't seen any of my cousins in 19 years. My grandmother passed away. Most of my great aunts and uncles passed away. I got cousins that passed away. I got cousins that got into drugs and are just all messed up now. But they chose that. They chose that path. I was blessed enough that my parents chose to bring me here. Yeah, illegally, but they chose to bring me here. So take the chances you have in life. Nobody, unless you have literally a gun held to your head telling you that you have to do things a certain way, nobody is forced to be in a bad situation. Okay? So in life and in the game, don't just put your head down. Don't drop your shoulders. Don't just look at your feet like there's nowhere else to go. Pick up your head. There's a path in front of you. Walk that darn path. Okay? See you guys.